Item soup. I can't find any of my shit. Of course, I get no loot. From the things that can hit me through floors gives me no loot. I pressed X. Did it not count because I had the inventory window open? Are we gonna copy paste the pass out sequence here? Oh no, actually, wait, no, never mind. Yep, we're gonna play that animation because it's in the library. But what's the point? Why do you even have that? I'm gonna pistol whip you. By pistol whip you, I mean I'm going to shoot you with my pistol. A bit of an inclusion error. Alright, buddy, where are you? Of course, nothing. Give me that. Piss me off. Okay, cool. I got me a can of water from a mutant. Save. Wait, this is going to be some stupid anomaly that's right here in the normal walking path. I wonder if a ghost is still hanging around here. Dr. Betruger, what are you doing here? What the fuck? Really? All that trouble with fucking Snorks, and then a controller gives me no trouble at all. Oh, so that laugh sound effect, that is straight up ripped out of Doom 3. Of course, I got no qualms with mods using assets from other games. That kind of problem, you leave it to people like the Doom World forums of yesteryear to whine about. Man, imagine, we could have had a full-fledged Doom 3 remake in GZ Doom like 20 years ago. But they had to spaz out about it. No, you can't use resources from one Doom game in another. That's wrong, no! Meanwhile, they rip every DOS game in existence into Doom, and nobody gives a shit. Point is, I just recognized the source of it. Oh, look at this. We forgot to apply any form of lighting to this document. Oh, and of course, because I put NVGs on the binocs. I can't equip that? Oh. What, that other scope is too good for this one? Okay, so this is what this is supposed to look like. It's a floppy disk and a picture of the radars. I guess Ghost decided to move on to greener pastures. I forget if it was a version of SOC or just in versions of certain mods, but at some level there's a SIVA suit back here. I'm gonna shamelessly fly back to see. Look how far back this goes. This is so weird. Man, this is just one of those things where it makes you wonder what the thought process was. Like, you're clearly not meant to be able to go all the way back here, otherwise they would have had the piping go all the way through instead of cut off. But why have them come out here if everything but this part right here is cut off? And what's with this ladder? Where would that go? Yeah, the way things are occluded and cold, it might be hard to do a total flyover without consulting the map. Well, I'm at it. Okay, I don't remember there being this sprite effect surrounding it. Here's the brain. Whoa, spooky. At some level, there's like some sort of detail. It's a bit obfuscated around here. And that's enough of that. Yeah, there's a s.t.a.l.k.e.r suit back there and some mod or some variant of the title. And you'd have to get it out by throwing a grenade back there. No, yeah. Why does that continue? Why does that almost completely modeled just go back here and be covered by this pile of rubble? Which I suppose it's a common way of doing it, but it reminds me of Borderlands 1. Like every map past the Dull Headlands. And the lighting in the tunnels is broken again. Piss off. Hider snores. But normally not bad enemies to fight. I normally don't mind them. The way they work in this mod just pisses me off. None of that should have been necessary. It just slides around. I really don't care about these shovels. These need to go. I'm close enough to encumberment that I need to freeze something up. That's good enough. Yeah, may as well burn headlight battery just so there's something resembling contrast and saturation and lighting in here. Otherwise, it's just no lighting whatsoever. I almost want to say full bright, but it would have to be bright to be full bright. And this is clearly supposed to be on fire. This might be a problem that dates back to SOC rather than something to complain about in Anomaly, but the animated texture clearly suggests that it should be smoldering on fire, casting light. Can you get the fuck off me? Can't do a goddamn thing. Can't take 2 steps without repairing my armor because every piece of armor in this game is paper mache. It should not be this brittle. Can't use that. What am I supposed to use for repairs? I really hate that I'm apparently going to have to prioritize throwing away this armor that I invested so much in, because it should be perfectly fine. Just throwing it away to get a new set of armor that hopefully doesn't lose 30% fucking condition in one hit. And why? There was definitely a flame emitter in the asset set. Why replace it with this? Still hits me. I have to use a repair item on my suit again. I just fixed this. One single hit takes away that much durability. I can survive multiple hits, health-wise. I can barely take a single one, suit-wise. This guy can at least. That's my opportunity. I lost it.
Video games don't kill people, I do.
LR300, huh? NATO weaponry. Once again, one single hit, my armor's fucked. I have to use another one. I've got like a million of these. Use the weakest of them. Better load this up. I know it's coming up soon. I have some considerations for what to use, but I've also already got a loadout configured. Yeah, that wasn't enough. Triple tap. That should fetch a load of money. Yeah, I've got that SCAR and I've got the Deagle. I don't know what I'll do for 5.56ers. I should get one and prep one because despite that SCAR being good, having something with more common ammo would also be good. Not missing my shot because my worthless Logitech mouse doesn't work, and Logitech doesn't sell the damn thing anymore, would also be nice. It's so damn irritating. Everything about this situation is irritating. There's actually previously mentioned complaints about snorks in particular, but mutants in general, destroying your armor way too easily. That fight with the zombifieds there revealed another problem. Most of this mod's systems that make it so tedious and annoying don't necessarily apply when you're fighting humans. I took a shot or two from one of the zombifieds. I didn't take a whole lot of damage, and my suit didn't take a whole lot of damage. Bullets did relatively little damage. But a mutant kicking me demolishes my suit and it just fucks everything. It makes no sense. Loop up my pistol with a magazine. Ukrainian playboy gets a new life wiping down a pistol. An oiled up pistol. Gotta make sure the hunger and thirst meters go up.
That's gonna be sore tomorrow.
Whatever. That's basically the same dialogue SOC plays, so why not just play the actual audio? Like, the assets are there. Just destroy these so I can sell them, because the actual guns are not going to be sellable here. I can use ramrod to ram ranch some of these fucking things. That stupid reference. Why didn't I make that? This on. Box within a box. I still have to discern where to take the set of tools. Call just here, they're a bit out of the way. Clear Sky is definitely out of the way. There's like nothing over in that area anymore. Did the one quest that was relevant to it. I guess freedom's the next best bet. I'm a loner, so there's no point in working for the mercs. They'll shoot me on sight if I don't shoot them first. Freedom, they're the last stop before the northern reaches. Got the barrier here and everything. And until they progress far enough to, I don't know if I'll even have a way to get to Pripyat or whatever. Pripyat, I mean, there are beds here, but there probably aren't any bases. Past this point, I only know of Zatan and Jupiter as places that might have stalker locations. Any sort of friendly camp. Yeah, Freedom's probably who I'm going to give the next set of tools to. Kind of funny that you can sell tools to one of these mechanics. Like, what's the point? They're quest items. Treat them as such. Yeah, I'll do a sympathy cough with you. Guess I could buy this expensive ass shit so I don't have to just give up and die when it gets below 70, but that's both heavy and expensive, and I would be better off just investing instead in stronger armor, and again, hoping that it doesn't break down as quickly. Do I get to use either of these to repair actual items, or is it just components? Press the job is done. I am not giving the tools to this guy. Unless I find another set. Then again, same experience. I might ought to just
Здравствуйте, молодой человек.
save the other tool sets for Zatan and Jupiter. Computer giant eye. Do I have that already? Yes. That's so much money. Of course, the menu just won't. It would be too reasonable to let me simply open it inside of this interface. I'm not going to hold on to these until I potentially get a mission for them. I'm going to act potentially a bit more impulsive, a bit more, how to put it, instant gratification in my trading of parts, because I need the monies. A proto-stalker. Still only has the weakest night vision. It's interesting. That should be fine. Don't move just yet. I have got more for you. Now you can be irradiated. That's gotta suck, coughing directly into your mask. Trying to drink through it too. Like, shut up, man. Why are you coughing? Still can't do that. He's in the fucking Renegade Tunnel. Contract killer. Sidorovich job all the way up there. X-18. Screw. Peregrine. I think my next step's here. A snork lurk in a boot. Next step here, I'm gonna go back to the bar, pick up the rest of the full set of tools, give them to Freedom, get some. Well, I'm gonna drop off the sample too. Get some money. I'm gonna make a trip to X-18. Why doesn't this quest line take you to X-18? Like, it's basically a greatest hits trip through nearly every quest location in SOC, and I guess the rest of the trilogy. Why X18? Why is that excluded? Some nice Borderlands writing there. Fitting, because that's going to be what I'm playing tomorrow. Still have not decided on if I'm going to get 4 after all, or if I'm going to wait for... Maybe they'll repeat what they did with 3 and have a free weekend, where I can play it and evaluate if it's worth worth buying. I think it's mostly 2 and pre-sequel that I can't stand. The Anthony Birch writing is just so bad. I don't like how they changed how weapons work. I especially don't like the out-of-video memory errors that make no logistical sense. And the lack of any sort of fix, and lack of any sort of 64-bit upgrade. And I don't like how the supposed fix for some of these issues is to shut off PhysX, which I do not want to do. I have a system that can handle PhysX. One of the reasons
I'm sorry, I meant to do this.
One of the reasons I did not go with the 5000 series card, besides price and availability, is I instead chose to go with a card that supported PhysX, which is why I'm probably one of the 10 people, maybe, in the world who have played Cryostasis with good performance. What? Yeah, that's what I thought. Was that window always broken? Did he break that with fire? He added a grenade launcher. Oh no, this is a static decoration, and it's also not even broken. I thought I caused something dynamic and cool. Why does this look like it doesn't have any sights? It does have sights. Oh, really? No parts? You telling me there was nothing in that armor? Don't know if I'm going to be using an M16. I'm going to break that up. But I am going to keep that grenade launcher. Maybe I'll put that on the s.t.a.l.k.e.r. Yeah. Any other mercs?
That's gonna be sore tomorrow.
Yep, they respond already, but that's just fine. I don't mind it too much if it's something like this, a merc fight that's fun to deal with. Who's yelling for help on Zone Twitter? They're all dead. There are no other mercs here. There are only the 2 up here. what I wanted. That one. Disassemble. Where I only see these show up here for these items. Oh no, this is showing up for these. Except my again. Both my armor sets got messed up. Anticipate the next thing I fight is going to be not an armored personnel. Back to regular ammo. Nothing left here. I swear, I just saw a guy in merc armor walking right here, then he disappeared. No sudden mutant attack this time. Renegades. What are renegades doing up here? Why does my character's vision keep blurring? Ah, duty snipers.
Как жизнь?
With non-sniper weapons. Just a couple AKs. Hey, that also means if they're up here and they killed the renegade, they've not looted him. Probably worth the most out of all of them. Hey, here's another one. call that a decent haul. Or in comparison to what I pulled out of X16, but not terrible. And now it's raining. Another bit of weirdness. I could almost smell the rain as it started. Oh, okay. I was going to light it for you, but it's fine. Yeah, I've still got a fire starter in addition to 14 boxes of matches. Jesus. Let's consolidate these. Look at that. Now, why was that guy running? Does that mean a blowout's oncoming? Still running. I should not have put an night vision on the binoculars. Man, I want to Fallout 4 this shit up. Like, upgrade all these outposts, add more lights, more defenses, assign people to guard posts and shit.
Ah, привет!
Yeah, I didn't realize I had one of those.
Why?
Why? Not quite the type of mission I feel like doing right now. We'll just set that at the Merc outpost. Those damn junk items that he won't buy. He's selling a PKP. I don't want to play around with the tent, but I half get the feeling that it's going to be like that other sleeping bag that I set out. Just disappears. All these battle suits. Apparently this is the best spec'd one, the Forest, but I think again I'll probably try to rep the Stalker faction a bit more. Loner faction. Promote your own people. Makarov gave me better prices on this. Or why that is. Nah, nothing I need. I'll see if Ronin is looking for... Well, fuck you. Bandit patches. Wrong type of patches. I ain't ready for Barrier
здорово.
yet. I mean, I could probably do it. But I want to prep some more. Because I got more prep work to do. But deck this place out too. At least get some lights in it. This is my home. Squatter's right, apparently. No, I want to make it nice. Oh, I already had a grenade launcher for it. Nah, whatever. Could have just not bought the instances of this that I bought. Disassemble all of these. Nobody here wants to buy them. I'll sell their base components to somebody who will. Who the hell's gonna help bandits?
Huh?
Oh. Yeah, a bit short on money now.
Бывай!
So the idea of getting a different set of armor is delayed, but I've built all of these up. I finally built all three of my pending weapons back up. Not the best irons on this. It's fine, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine. I don't know, I still do want to prioritize weapons that I don't already have tons of experience with. As regards my general loadouts. And my trusty Makarov right now. Nice full auto sidearm. Fully upgraded and everything. Hopefully that means it's not going to explode immediately. So I would surely hate if I poured that much money into it for its durability, even while fully upgraded, to be garbage. Speaking of garbage. No, I think there's supposed to be a level transition around here, but I guess I have to unlock it. I'll get some of that money back, trading this stuff over to Freedom, the tools and whatnot. To see if that does anything to my relation with duty. If it stays relatively high, at least over 1,000, then probably will leave it be. Really? Why did that fire? If it drops down, I might need to do some missions. Alright, just chop up when I load in here, why not? Oh yeah, I guess there is a hotkey for putting the weapon down. Rather than putting it away. I wonder if they just didn't port the materials right to maps like the bar, because I was not seeing these water effects there. Also, this car, what is this? Like, they expanded this car model for some reason, and why is there a gas tank in the back there, clipping through the seat? Who's just running low on that? How convenient. It's like a 74U and a bandit jacket up here in SOC. A bit late in the game for that to be useful, but free loot is free loot. Oh, isn't that fancy? Look at this Freedomer. He got a scope mount for his Galil. You know, a rifle with good iron sights. Not unlike the AK, where you don't actually need a scope. I guess unless you're doing a real long-range fight. Is that the guy that just called for help? It is. Stanyuk Whiner. Oh, Monolith. All of the top 10 is Monolith. I don't know what you need to do to unlock the Toppers mission, but I could do it without worrying about messing up my rep with anybody. My loot. Nope. Yeah, I'll take a whole 3 rubles for that. I forgot to sell this elsewhere. You know what? Have a harmonica. He seems to be making moves out here. It's a little concerning.
Чего расскажешь хорошего?
My loot. Yeah. Oh no, he's the guy that just bought the scope mount for his Galil. Man. I mean, what Galil? There's no Galil here. I'll sell it to the trader. Trade will give me way more. Why do you have this? I can ask people to follow me. It's pretty cool. But if I remember right, your rep gets demolished if your followers die. You know what else demolishes rep? Not being able to find anything. Full set of tools. Ooh. That's a decent amount of money. Yep, I'm right back up to 50K. Which is still quite a bit away from good level, but, you know, it's okay. Didn't actually lose any with duty. Still very low with freedom,
Что
but
скажешь,
whatever.
брат?
Might actually just do the barrier mission right now. After selling things. It's not like it's a particularly difficult mission, probably. Haven't done it before. If it's anything like the vanilla one, just sit back and snipe. It'd be the first time doing it with a 5.45 weapon. No way, that's ridiculous.